So this is going to be kind of a short-ish rant. Um, but I wanted to rant on something that's been kind of not really bothering me, but yeah, I guess bothering me, but more so annoying me. Also, this is going to be unscripted because I didn't feel like writing a script for this. Anyway, so that being the idea of, whenever people talk about, like, online versus going to the store, like, like, people will say, oh, shopping on Amazon, is better because I don't want to have to drive to the store and, them potentially not having what I need or whatever. Or, I'd rather go on Netflix and fucking watch a movie than go to the, local Blockbuster. And, well, Blockbuster's not around, but you know what I mean. And, rent a movie. I don't want to have to drive. Like, people, it seems like driving and having to move is a big reason why people like online shopping, which I totally get. Like, no shade on, online shopping. I do a lot of my shopping online, but whenever I hear people go, it's like, now, I don't know how long they've had it, but like, Amazon has this thing where you can get groceries delivered, like, through Whole Foods or whatever, and a lot of people do that because it's easier than going to the grocery store and, driving, having to get gas, whatever. Here's the thing, though, and this is why, I don't really subscribe to the whole idea of, like, oh, I have to drive to the store and blah, 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 and, that's why online shopping is better. It's laziness. Like, it's just laziness. Like, and I get that it's more convenient to buy something online, but, I mean, is it? Like, it just seems like people are bitching about nothing. It seems like it's laziness. Like, oh, I have to drive to the store and, oh, where, they might not have what I'm looking for. Like, okay, for example, I go to Barnes & Noble a lot, and, like, 99% of the time, they don't have what I'm looking for. But it's not inconvenient because, I don't know. I'm not going to say that I don't understand why people have this thing about, online shopping versus shopping in a store, but especially the grocery thing, because that really is just laziness. Like, I'm too lazy to go to the grocery store and pick out my groceries for myself. I have to have somebody else pick out my groceries and then drive and bring them to me. Like, that just seems ridiculous. Like, I get if you really don't want to go out, but, like, and here's the other thing, too. It's like, people have been doing this for years. Like, what did people do before Amazon or whatever? They went to the store. It didn't matter, what about all this stuff. Like, the only reason why people are bitching about this now is because fucking we have Amazon and we can buy anything we want online, basically. But even still, and again, I'm not gonna say, like, oh, Amazon's worse, because it's not. I like Amazon. I use it for a lot of stuff. I use eBay a lot. Online shopping is pretty convenient if there's something that you want that you can't find locally. Because, like, sometimes there is stuff that I want that I can't get locally. Whatever, who cares? That's not the problem. And I mean, I don't really think this is a problem, even though I just kind of hinted at it, but it's more just listening to people bitch and moan about something that I don't perceive as really that big of an issue. That's the thing that gets me. That's why when people say, online shopping is so much more convenient. I don't have to, drive to the store and, fucking... What if they don't have, the thing that I want? Like, okay, who cares? Like, it's just laziness. And I get that it's a waste of time if you spent, if you drove all this way to a physical store and they don't have what you want. But, like, it's not that big of an inconvenience. It's really not. And that's the thing. It's like people treat it like it's this big inconvenience. Like, oh no, I can't. What am I think what I'm trying to say is that, and I'm going to end this rant because I'm just rambling at this point, but what I'm trying to say is people treat going to physical stores like a bigger issue, like a bigger inconvenience than it actually is. It is not that difficult. It's not that big of an inconvenience to drive somewhere. People are just lazy. That's all there is to it. People nowadays are just fucking lazy.